lot of damn cleaning. I clean and okay without scribing, but I
Hey, you want to hit us with a sponsor announcement?
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We can only do this with the help of our friends, our affiliates, and partners that do this. So we're going to give a quick shout out to a few of those. Hobby Nut Models, the Horde with Derek Ho, Clarksville, Hobby Depot, because we have a guy that has a hobby outlet also. But of course, everybody knows the Mega Warehouse and the Mega Parts Guy being those big online sponsors, and of course the world-renowned GSN, the Gundam Shoppers Network. Really appreciate you guys, encouraging us, being our friends, and kind of like lighting the way as we follow up. We really appreciate the encouragement. If you guys subscribe, share their content, check them out, see what they're doing. They're doing a great thing. So all we can do is try to work alongside these people and keep making the community great.
Bounty Bag Challenge. So I am creating what I am dubbing a bounty bag. It's a bag where I'm creating a bounty, which is a mission for whoever receives the bounty to. All right, welcome to Kitbash Friday night, and we are live. We have me and the Wicked Wookie are here, and we have our guests on Mecha and Mecha Model Builds, Hiko. Welcome everybody to Friday Night Kitbash. Can jump right into it. Thanks for everybody stopping in. And I am working on this guy. So
I'm going to drop a link inside of the chat and ask our team members to join.
Dope.
So what have you guys been working on this week? I've kind of been quiet. I haven't really talked in the chat much.
Yeah, I've just been focusing on centralizing thought. Is a big thing that I've been working on. Getting everything organized in my thoughts to progress to the next stage of what we got going on here. So that's what I've been going through now, is just collecting everything and moving forward that way. Build wise, I haven't really done much. I finished up that Sandrock build, and that's pretty much where I've been all week for building. I've been doing a lot of other stuff, and so tonight's like my big get to play around with plastic night.
nice.
Good deal.
For me, this weekend I'll be continuing working on this dendrobium. I don't know if you can see, but some of these parts and pieces right here, masked off, ready to go. I'm probably gonna end up putting maybe a little over 24 hours this weekend on this project.
Nice.
24 hours, that's not
very nice.
Actually. Yeah, I gotta figure out when I'm gonna paint the Mark III. I gotta prime right now.
So
yeah, give me one. I'm trying not to make a big old mess over here. Every time I mix these paints up, I make a big old mess. So yeah, I'm working on all the inner frame right now. So I'll be hitting everything with like a gloss black, and once that dries over, I'll be shooting it with a super shiny silver. Then following up with some
what kind of paints do you use?
The lacquer paints. I'm actually using motor.
So you have an automotive.
Yeah, I use a lot of hardcore lacquer paints for automotive vehicles and stuff like that. Seems to harden and cure really fast, and dude, I can keep working on it nonstop, man. I can put it down and give it maybe about 5 minutes, and it's ready to go, and I can throw another layer on it and keep rolling. It's it allows
Are you using
me
a catalyst mix?
Nope. Nope, just
But you're not using it straight, yeah.
yeah, just whatever comes. Use my specialty reducer. Yeah,
So you get
with
a
my
pretty good
specialty
process for
reducer.
painting.
Yeah, man, I buy these by the damn gallon, man. So I'm always burning
If
through
you're
all this
painting that
shit.
much, yeah.
So, yeah, it saves me money. It's only $20 versus geez, how much is that? How much is that the Mr. Color thinner?
Mr. Color Paints. It's like $7 for the smaller ones.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely getting my bang for my buck
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah,
But
I probably stick with the Mr. Color Paints just because I do Gundam, the high grade size kits a lot. But, you
yeah,
know, it's okay for what it is because I don't use paint that often. I don't use large quantities of it.
yeah,
I'll use Alclad paint. They're metal lines. I'll use that mixed in with Mr. Color.
man, I haven't tried the alkaline paints. Are the alkaline paints pretty damn good?
I would say that they're the best metallics because the actual okay, so you know paint has different types of grit, you know, so you can have like 2,000 grit paint, then have like 1,000 grit primer, but
Right.
the Alclad paint is actual shaved metal, like it's actually shaved brass and shaved steel into the paint. So the
Oh,
idea with the Alclad line, they gave their aircraft models actual aluminum for paint that make it look like aluminum because it is real aluminum paint. So it's a
oh.
specialty type.
So
Yeah.
if I buy the gold one, they're actually shooting 24 carats.
It's actually brass. They're putting in the gold pigments.
Okay.
Um, the other one's steel, the stainless steel, brass, aluminum, copper. Those are all actual shaved metals. Um,
Right.
they're just super, super fine. So that's the trick about them. You know, you get like metallics, you can have pigments and flakes in it. So the Alclad line, you're not getting. How do I say? It's much finer than paint pigments, from what I understand, because they're
Yeah.
machining metal into it. But it's cool, you know, there's a science behind it. You know, you can shave metal and CNC machine it or compact it down.
Facebook user, how is everyone tonight? Yeah, we got some viewers in tonight, guys. Everybody say hi to our viewers.
What
I'm
up?
sorry for the crackly voice. Everybody's doing good. This is what we got going on tonight. Hiko's over there talking back. Oh, you talked back to the wrong group.
Oh no.
But it's okay. So this is what my scribe section looks like. I'm gonna be doing.
I want
I'm
you
gonna be.
to be our. Okay. So I might actually be on till 12, man, and I'm probably gonna end up doing sanding until I'm sick of it, and I'm gonna play some Zoids Battle Legends on stream.
Oh, hey,
So some video.
can't do video games on stream, and we can't do music videos on stream, Hiko.
Oh gosh.
We got
On
flagged
Facebook.
for licensing uh on
Oh.
one of our videos that we did do that. We got hardcore
Wait,
flagged
which
for
one?
licensing. It was the
When did
one
this
where we were
happen?
listening to music videos and you were playing Armored Core,
Ooh.
and they flagged us for the videos and the video game. So they said we cannot do that.
Dude, I really
They give
enjoyed that
you
music video, man.
Oh
That
gosh.
that music
I kind
video
of
was
went
pretty
crazy
awesome.
making music videos. So Facebook will like
Yeah, the one
they'll
on
block
Facebook.
your video in only a few countries, yeah. So I did that recently. That was fun.
No,
I don't know why
they
I did that.
last time on Facebook Live, they messaged me and said that they took away monetization on the video. And if we kept doing it, that they would take away our monetization completely.
We're not allowed to be pirates. I'm just
So I
kidding.
mean,
You know, I
if we
understand it.
don't want that monetization option in the future, then fine, we don't have to utilize it. But I'm just letting you know, like, Me and Carrie talked about it, and we decided that we'd like to try and keep that. I don't know how the rest of you feel about stuff like that.
Sure.
Partly it was because the Armored Core had a BGM I was playing over it. That's actually part of the soundtrack. That wasn't actually game music. That was actual music.
Okay, well,
So that was
I'm
partly
just
me.
letting you
Yeah.
know. I'm just letting you know they flagged us for both instances on that video. Like it was just hardcore. You're in trouble, you know. So we were listening to some rock and hip hop music, and then we were listening and we watched you play video games and stuff. The funny thing is, like, they didn't flag us for those Netflix videos and stuff that we were watching on the other
Oh.
shows. So that's,
Uh-oh.
you know,
Uh-oh.
chalk it up for whatever you want to chalk it up to. But that's
Yeah.
the interesting takeaway from all of that. They didn't
So you want
didn't
your
do a
ice
whole lot of
cream and you
flagging.
want to eat it also? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's what we
So
want.
I get flagged every time I upload a music video. It only gets banned in 72 countries right now. It's
72.
basically
That's a
every
lot.
communist country.
Though.
No, it's all the
Well, yeah,
communist countries, man. Yeah,
I know,
they're
but
not getting played
you
there.
know, a lot of those countries actually like gunpla and stuff. I know it sounds weird, but they do.
Yeah,
And if
I
we can
think.
get their viewership,
Don't
I'll
remember.
take communist money. I won't give them money. I'll take their money. Shh, don't tell them.
They're
Don't
in
tell
different
them I
time
said that.
zones too.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know
they
that
are. But that don't
for
matter.
sure. Okay, I got these parts all clean, and I just did seam line gluing. Really, just I have to figure out when to put this up to dry now. Yeah, so I got my videos partially muted that are music videos, but most of my audience is in the United States, so I don't have to worry about losing viewers from it.
Well, like I was telling you guys earlier, I think I was talking to Oni about this. 75% of my viewers on Facebook or on MySpace, or not MySpace. Oh, wow, that's old. On
Oh
YouTube,
boy, let's go there. It's not the same anymore.
dude, MySpace, dude. I bet I could get a key for us to load into MySpace. That wouldn't be very hard at
It's
all.
for music now. Yeah, it's only for music streaming site now.
What are you doing on MySpace, man?
Dude, I was on MySpace. I was hardcore on MySpace when I was 16.
I know what
Like
I was doing on MySpace, and
18
it
years
wasn't.
ago.
Oh man,
I
those
checked
chat
it
groups
out
are
though.
super sketchy, man.
Like, was it back in 2019 or whatever? I checked MySpace out to see if it was still up and running and everything.
My stuff's still up and running in there, dude.
It is still there.
Which is really
Yep.
sketchy.
Yep. Kind of
You know who
sketchy.
bought it, right? You know who owns
Um.
MySpace?
Oh, Facebook tried to buy it, but they got
Yeah,
denied.
it didn't happen.
Google owns a portion of it. I know
Google
that.
owns a portion of it?
Yeah, Google owns a portion of MySpace, and then Yahoo owns it, and then another company also owns it. So like Google and Yahoo bought it for like millions and millions of dollars. And as soon as they bought it, it crashed. Like people stopped using it. Facebook came around and they were like, yeah, no more MySpace. It's all about Facebook.
You're not allowed to have nice things. Yeah.
Not allowed to have nice things.
Right.
Nope. It's okay.
I mean, with modern,
Facebook's easy, man. If you just post music videos, just know that you're not the one losing audio. The other people are. So it's their loss. Their country hates them.
huh? I mean, I posted my own music, and I don't get flagged because it's my music that I produce.
Yeah, so you gotta be really careful. If you post like rock, you're gonna get flagged. If you post EDM stuff, dance music, you're not gonna get flagged for it because it's not popular. Basically, anything you think that people don't like, just post it, and Facebook won't take it down. If people really like it, they'll flag it for sure.
Yeah, but it took them 2 months to flag. It took them 2 months to flag that video.
Oh my gosh. Which video
That
was
we
it?
did.
Like how?
It was like over a month ago that we released that video over a month ago, and I got the message like just this past week. So it takes them a while before they'll do it too, because they'll come back on you later on, and if they catch a violation, they'll still write you for it, or they'll still cite you for it. It's kind of bogus.
You know the funny thing about that is that even if they did get a lawsuit, they wouldn't have enough money to sue Facebook. Actually, I mean, it's really funny. I've seen the laws and things that happen. Like
What
YouTube
happened?
gets sued for sure. I know that.
Somebody just trying to come in. Oh no. All our friends on Facebook. Hello, Facebook users. Let's see, we've been in for 15 minutes. I think it's time for a commercial.
Are you looking for a Gundam community with interactive content, such as live video chat builds weekly, 24-hour chat room, and so much more? Check out the Facebook page and Messenger to get full-level access to a great team that wants to build with you. Kitbash Gundam. We're here to build.
And we're back. Yeah, real simple video ads, nothing too big.
Time to reload.
Reload.
I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, the Facebook claim system's weird, man. They only partially mute your video, technically. But it's all fun and games till Mark gets involved.
The CIA puppet?
Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah.
The CIA puppet. Yeah. Gotta be careful with that guy. I pissed him off once. I kept deleting him from my friends list when Facebook first came out. And he kept reinitiating himself as my friend. And I was like, dude, I don't want to be your friend. And he was like, well, then you can't use Facebook. I was like, dude, that's not how it works. I don't want to be your friend.
So you're telling me you can still see what's on your profile anyways? Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so back to the topic for discussion, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're back into the promoting, sharing aspect, That's something most content creators and pages aren't going to be doing. They're not going to be taking community members and be like, hey, look at him. This guy's being a good example. They're not going to do that. But we're going to be doing this continuously until the point where people will catch on, start following it. It'll be a good deal for everybody.
Great deal for everybody. It's a great deal. Great deal, Hiko. It's a great deal. You don't need to see the contract. You don't need to see the bill. It's so great. You'll just know what's in it once it's passed. You don't need to.
Oh, I know what got flagged. It was the music videos I was playing for the anime mecha ones. Yeah, those got flagged hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Teaching.
What I would like to know is, what does everybody want to see in their videos? Like, what kind of content that everybody's looking for? They want to learn how to scribe or paint. What kind of tutorials are the people looking for?
That's a good question to ask.
I asked that question, and there's a lot of answers. Most people said they like to see reviews. Majority was like 82% of the polls I had. So I think for you, you'd probably like to see like unboxing and showing parts counts for builds and People would probably freak out about that, actually. Probably a good idea. People like to see that. Really large kits, work required.
Yeah. And dude, you know how many hours I got in so far on this Dendrobium?
Too many.
I honestly just, like, I'm scared to know.
Okay. You know the goof, the PG flight type goof that I did? I
Yeah.
put in about 750 hours on it, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Dendrobium.
That's a lot of sanding work, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of sand. I used my little hand sander, whatchamacallit. It was really handy. Now the Dendrobium's been going on for maybe about a year and a half now. But the actual
And
work
what
and
scale is that?
everything, what the Dendrobium?
Yeah.
Geez, out of 130, man, I don't even remember. I don't even
Who
have the
made that kit?
box. I got to look at the manual. I got the manual put up here on my bookshelf somewhere.
I was gonna say, that's not the high grade.
So it's the it says HG on the box. It's funny because the box was huge, man, and it had a section A and section B, and man, dude, it had I think it had probably about 60 runners, 60, 70 runners,
Yep.
and
That's a big one.
I want to say so far I probably put maybe about 1,000 hours in so far on this.
So here are
You have
the added scribe lines I'm doing.
Oh, that's
you
nice.
did the masking on those and did it. Get some
That's
sanding work
nice.
on that. It looked pretty sharp.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna switch to my desktop later after I'm done sanding these. And
All right.
I'm going to
Later.
show you Yahoo Auctions Japan. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you some of the kits for sale I normally look at.
Nice.
So I'll go on them and hunt for kits like once a week because sometimes rare items will pop up, and I'll typically buy them at any chance I get. Yeah, so this build, I'll also show you a picture later on what I'm working on right now. The other guy designed it, and it's actually a very cool design, you know, something that you don't see most kit bashers do. And this is actually a kit bash design, so that's a good thing. I'll probably have this done painted in the next week or so and have it for showing. I've been working with this guy since like 2015, for sure. Yeah, I was trying to think back, man. YouTube. I used to drive around in my car and do car videos, and I would get flagged for radio, like actually radio playing in my car, and I was like, how is that possible?
Yo.
And Leo's in the chat.
Because now that celebrities
I'm
do it,
just
they get
sanding
paid
my
to drive
way.
around and listen to radios. They want to make their money. Driving in cars with Jerry Seinfeld.
Next thing you know, they got AI bots making music. Now the computers want to get paid. But why would you want to pay a computer? What would a computer possibly do with all that money? Like, would it buy illegal things? Is it allowed to buy illegal things if it doesn't exist?
Things can do tons and tons of things.
Would it buy, like, AI computer drugs to do for itself to get high on the internet?
Hello, sir.
Useful Metal Syndicate. Oh, goodness. Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome to the show.
Oh, we got the mafia guy in here.
I
Uh-oh.
like my gorilla friend.
What's it all next? Look out.
But was it worth it though?
Things be changing.
Everybody's painting but me. I feel so
Oh, yeah.
behind. I gotta use spray cans, so I'm not
I
gonna
wonder
be
if
doing
I
it in front
can
of people.
feed. I don't think
I can hear
my
you
computer
just a
doesn't
little
have the
bit.
one is
Your face is permanently stuck in one position forever on the screen. I see that. I love it for some reason.
that might help.
So, what's been going on in the Facebook groups this last week? Anything interesting?
Not a lot.
Better?
I made a meme, I did a hobby video, and I made a music video, so I've been really, really busy.
Alright, now you're no video. I'll pump up your volume for you.
Goodness.
How's it going?
So what's up?
Hey, so do we got any comments down there in the
Good.
comment section?
I'll kill the video,
We've
I guess,
been
for now.
getting a
Like
few.
the video in there.
A Facebook user said he hopes our builds are going well.
Thanks.
Carrie
This is
just
gonna be a
popped in
long
on the
process.
chat over here too, and YouTube, and screamed Friday night Kitbash. But yeah, we've got 4 viewers, so I take it we probably got a couple people over on Facebook, and then we got a couple people elsewhere. But yeah, we got a little chat overlay we can throw on too, so everybody can see the chats as they come up through. That's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of options we can score in and check on.
Yeah, I got a primer tomorrow, then I gotta go quality check panel lines, then I'll throw a paint on after that. I gotta find decals, because if I start
I can't hear me
painting,
either.
I'm gonna get my main paint layer loss, then I'll have to decal instantly. Because normally when I
What
paint, I
kind
get
of
painting done in about a week or so.
in about a week?
Yeah, so I'm actually using spray cans for my G System one, so I'll use these colors pretty much. Only because large surface area, I just want to spray everything down one pass, basically.
And is that
So,
the
it'll be pretty
fine,
easy.
the ultra, or the fine primer?
This is the fine. It's for the metal, wood, Lexan, latex, and resin.
Nice.
So it's gonna stick to it pretty much. Yeah. I've had issues with other primers not sticking to resin, but this works the best because it'll stick to pretty much anything. You can throw it on brass rods, you can throw it on wood bases, you can throw it on plastic, you can throw it on resin too.
I've seen that you put your parts and pieces inside your ultrasonic cleaner and stuff like that. How long do you leave them in there?
Yeah. So I'll run the cycle for them, about 3 cycles, and I'll clean them, Then 24 hours and run the cycle again, wash them off, and I'll start cleaning. So it works pretty fast. Now, for the purple power, you can use the solution multiple times until it gets a cloudy fog to it. And that's just basically the mold release. So once it does that, just buy a new bottle. So it works pretty good.
Man, some of my purple
I really
power
want
that I had in the
brown.
tray that I was cleaning everything by hand, I let it sit
Yeah.
for like 2 days, because I was using it, and then all of a sudden it started turning into like jelly.
Yeah.
Evaporation.
It will crystallize real fast. Yeah. It will crystallize and evaporate. I've actually had tubs of purple power turn into like actual powder crystals. It's like crazy.
Oh man!
And I had a dream about pink powdered crystals eating everybody in the world last night. It was kind of like the zombie apocalypse, but instead of zombies, it was just like crystals growing on people, and people were dying left and right. That was a terrible dream. I don't want to think about that. Somebody went to Mars and brought back some weird space crystal, and it started growing on everybody, and everybody started dying.
Oh,
They thought it
That
was.
sounds pretty
They
cool.
thought it was disease, but it wasn't. It wasn't disease. It wasn't even living. It was just crystals. And I was like, "What kind of dreams
That's
am I
how it all
having, man?
happens.
I'm not even smoking, man. Jeez." It's like when you stop smoking, you start having crazy dreams, man. Like, what happened?
Ah, shit.
Yeah, but good times though.
Yeah, buddy. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Mm.
So yeah, this guy, he only asked for like 3 colors, but he has no colors for the frame. So I'm going to have to take frame pieces and basically figure out what colors he needs. And tons of polycaps too, so that's cool.
No way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna paint the polycaps. I'm just gonna let him keep them.
Why would you paint polycaps? Did he come back yet? What's going on? All right, so Carrie jumped in and out real quick.
Yeah.
So I found out the only way that the polycaps would hold paint, the only way the polycaps will hold paint is if you sand them down and then burn all the hairs, burn all the hairs that are left over on the polycaps, and then paint it after that. That's the only way it's going to hold paint.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of trial and error, and the piping on that Zaku that I was working on was really driving me nuts. And I wanted that piping to come out like really nice and black. You know, for none of that gray to show in between those. I don't know, what do you call those little cylinder things, man? But
The hosing
yeah.
pipe. The power. It's the power pipe, yeah.
Yeah.
So Xeon, they use external power cooling units to keep the MS cool, while GMs use internal with the heat vents on the front.
Mm.
So those the Zaku and Xeon mobile suits, those are basically radiation energy leaking through the piping and cooling it. Because of Minovsky reactors on the waist section of the Zakus and Doms.
Yeah, I didn't know on the flight type, on the bottom skirts, on the legs,
Yeah.
were actual reactors, nuclear reactors, man.
Yeah, so they got 2 of them on that type and be a flight type because they need enough power to sustain the weight of the mobile suit. Which is interesting because most mobile suits don't start flying until late UC. Like, even the Unicorn Gundam can't fly in atmosphere. It has to use a base driver. It wasn't until F-91 until mobile suits could fully fly, which is crazy.
Hey, I gotta admit, it looks
Weird.
nice. I like it.
Yeah. I got these weird vegan hands from age, so I gotta clean these. What is it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah.
Are they posable? Can you
No, these are the fixed ones for high grade. So I gotta figure out how to get that piece out. Yeah, the guy I work for, he does not like painting at all for any reason. I've told him to go practice hand painting and spray painting with Tamiya cans, and he's getting it though. You know, it's working for him. But he's just not comfortable with it, and I'm having to do extra work to get him to that point.
So what's he working on right now? Well, what are the current projects that he's working on?
Hello.
I got the Mark III right here.
How's that?
And
Hey, I can hear you pretty good. I'm gonna turn you up.
Okay.
How's it going?
Sounds good. Good.
Oh yeah, now it sounds great. Now I can really hear you.
My Pixel 6 Pro is fucking champion compared to my computer that can't run it. But I did just have an amazing podcast with the Maverick Wolf and the Is What It Is podcast with Google Meet. Like, it went smooth as fuck, but damn, So I can't get in with my computer, but my phone obviously runs it, so we're good. So I will check the video now.
Hey, video's working.
Oh yeah, good. So I got the Wi-Fi router
Oh my
right in
gosh.
my shop now.
Right, meow.
My computer is hardwired.
So, we're at 35 minutes, so let me go ahead and move us into a quick commercial, and we'll be back.
Good boy.
Boy.
Okay, let's see which one.
You know, I had that.
What's up, brokes? WebC here, and before you continue on your journey into my videos, I'd like to tell you about our new friend, Broke Man Studio. And this is a great time for you guys to catch up with him and see cool things that he's talking about. Broke Man is always bringing you the cheapest solution to the coolest gunpla fill. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and check out all of his new videos. We here at Kitbash Gundam, at the Rocket Industries, at WebC Official, and all our other subsidiaries are here to support Broke Man Studio and Broke Man Reviews and Broke Man Tuts. Everybody have a great time, and I hope you enjoy watching this little video.
All right, and we're back.
That's awesome. I love it.
See, those are things. This is the reason why Restream is cool, is because we can do things like that, and so we can work on getting some more better pre-programmed commercials. You know what I mean? Where we can step off on the side and redo some of those commercials and stuff, and crispy them up so that when we hit play on them here, you know, we'll have some pretty awesome stuff to give to the viewers while they're hanging out and stuff. Like a quick little commercial here and there has been going pretty good. So
Good. I've got nothing but good news to report also. So that's gonna work out good over there too. So I've got them on board. So we're gonna have to see what we can figure out to get them to special guest with us. But I've definitely got an invite to keep doing it. So we'll
all right,
see what happens.
sweet.
That's cool because I was trying to take some notes into learning from what they were doing because they've been doing it for a while, or at least podcasting for a while. So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, I checked them out. They seem pretty relaxed and pretty into it, and they've got kind of a their setup and everything's pretty interesting looking.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But they're definitely all about the
I've
community.
been watching your Jesta build, and I just remember about the Jesta. You know, the Master Grade is really cool. I would love to have a full armor Jesta, but the high grade version, the full armor plus the narrative special ops pack put onto it. So you get like a hybrid custom Jesta build.
That'd be cool.
Pretty cool.
It's a really beautiful
Yeah, I can do that for a high grade. Yeah.
I've got a high grade.
In the narrative version, you got the extra booster packs on the back, plus the head visors and mega launcher also. So that was cool.
I like that launch boost on that.
Movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the narrative Jesta. That's my favorite one.
I think it's one of the at least my top 5 mobile suits that I would want to reuse over and over in different formats, different variants, because it's a really good base mobile suit. The Jesta is top notch. Like the sniper, it's a good platform for certain types of builds. It's awesome.
Yeah. You know, it's the new Gundam mass production, right? That's the same new Gundam mass production frame.
Oh, really?
Which is interesting. Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's the RX-93 mass production version. Yeah. Which is, most people, that's the reason they bought it.
Right, I got you. That makes sense. So, yeah, I was seeing what everybody was working on over there. And then we got Oni's painting. You got beautiful eyes, bro.
Everybody's painting but me. I don't paint.
Yeah.
Savage.
Thank you.
I'm scared for some reason, I'm like super scared to paint right now. I don't know why.
Well, don't do it.
I can't tell if I'm lazy or just really.
It's just a feeling. You're feeling, don't do it. That's how I operate too.
if you're not in the mood to
Well,
do
for
it,
me,
then don't do it. You got to kind of be like in the right zen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
Got some
definitely.
yeah.
feeling. Lay down your paint, get it over with. You're
See,
happy, it's over. Don't get frustrated and then do it
so
and then fuck it up and then get or get worse. It goes downhill fast.
Yeah.
yeah. So how I
That's
paint, since it's a large kit, I typically paint the whole chest section at the same time. I'll prime it all together, then I'll take it apart and paint piece by piece. So yeah,
Oh,
there's that. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna hold the parts up.
so you do a dry fit
I'll give you an
first,
example.
then put it on, then
Yeah.
prime it, then break it back down.
That's what I do.
No, I don't. Yeah, so here I'm gonna show you. So you know the Mark III? Its primary color is gray. So how I paint this, okay? This will make sense to you in a second. It's a large scale kit, right? So I'll take this whole section right here. Okay.
Right.
I'll prime this all at once, okay? So I only have to spray it like a few passes, right? But once I spray it that color, all I gotta do is take the parts off basically and spray red on it for the chest. Then I'll pretty much have primer down after that. And I went ahead and did custom vents right here too, so I had to put these scratch built vents into it because the old ones
Nice.
are broken basically. So
Yeah.
yeah. It really
Any
just depends on how I
any
like to
work,
paint really.
any pieces of work or anything like that that you had to like heat back up?
Only one actually. Really, just one piece.
Really?
I'll show you. Yeah, the beam rifle right here. So I just
Oh
have to do this
yeah,
one curve right there. Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
piece.
Hey,
Everything else
like
is
it with a
perfect though.
yeah.
So for instance, right here, I'll take this whole leg right here. I'll put it on a turntable, but I'll spray it with the spray can just like this instead of one part by one part. Because this takes forever to spray piece by piece for me.
Yeah.
But then once I'm done priming, I'll divide all the pieces and where they go, pretty much. You know, so I'll have frame pieces to paint, but I'll have everything gray primer though at the same time.
Nice.
So that's cool. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, man, that's pretty
I'll probably
good.
do this tomorrow afternoon.
I'm always interested on how everybody approaches their way. You know, how they paint or either how they, you know, work on their kits. You know.
I painted all mine. They're all
So like,
primed on the runner, and then I'll just where's the camera? And I'll just clip them off and test fit everything at that point, and then make whatever adjustments. I might clip some of the plastic out of the attachment point so it goes quicker because paint buildup makes it thick, and then make whatever adjustments I need to figure out the paint scheme that I'm going to go with at this moment. But then at that point, because my sanding game's on point, I can chew it off the runner, hit you know what I got to do, and then now I'm going to start working through my paint scheme, which is one piece at a time, more or less.
yeah. So how I painted my perfect grade 00 Gundam is I sprayed the whole kit with primer. Then I sprayed the blue parts and the white parts white. Then once the white pieces were painted, I took the white armor off. Then I sprayed the frame gray. Then I put the white armor back on after that. And it was pretty much all painted after about 24 hours.
Dang,
So,
man, that was quick.
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, so like you paint everything, like you know the armor sections are primarily white. So you paint the white on top of the frame. Then you take the armor pieces off and paint the frame. Then put the armor back on after that. It's pretty quick.
Damn.
So
I gotta
the
try
idea
that.
was that you don't have to get stuck painting piece by piece. You know, you can do that if you want to, but since I'm building large scale kits, I don't want to get stuck painting large pieces one at a time.
Or either parts and pieces that are going to get hidden by extra armor and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that gives me an idea for detail frames, what's going to be shown and exposed. I can, detail those pieces instead.
Nice. Nice.
But really for master grades, it's really easy because if you can paint all the white pieces and paint it at the same time to have uniform color, because white is terrible to paint. You paint white, you gotta tone it so many times to make it bright.
Yes.
I found it easier to paint everything white at once on top of the frame.
Yes. God, man, I hate painting white so much. I hate it.
I do. It's terrible, man.
And
Especially when
then,
you gotta do it piece by piece.
when you trying to switch over to a different color, some of that white still inside the cup. no matter how much you clean it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
had
got
to
to
learn
break
something
down.
about fluorescent paints. Yeah.
Oh man,
You use special white gun only.
yeah,
My trick, I just
yeah.
throw a drop of shitty black paint in there and run a drop of shitty black paint through after you get done using a light color. Because then once you flush out the dark color, your light color's gone too. So that's what
I
I
found
kind
with
of
the
do.
fluorescent color,
Just gotta have
you
some,
have to paint the fluorescent
crappy,
colors
super
first, for
cheap
sure.
acrylic on the side or something to do it with.
Yeah. So for
Yeah.
me, I sprayed fluorescent, then I had spotting when I turned the black light on. So you're supposed to spray it before all your main colors, then mask it and peel it off after. Or else if you do it at the last time, it's going to show when you put the black light on. It's not
Right.
bad, but it's not good either.
Yeah, you want it crispy though.
So I'm going to buy the bandana and I'm going to buy the webcam next when I get a paycheck next week.
Oh, I saw a
That
whole
way I can do
setup for like
ASMR.
$30.
This is awesome. Yeah, Hiko's going to be our POV.
Our ASMR guy.
So we're going to call and get all the browsers, and we're going to have something go down. Maybe even I might have to get a cam.
Do you guys do shading on your builds, like weathering and shading?
I like weathering, trying to get a good technique down.
Yeah.
Just basic, whip it out, and it's over. It's just a basic like wear. I don't know. I look at the usage of a mobile suit over time, being brand new and then being completely wrecked in a scrapyard. So you find your basic.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it just depends. Are we doing a complete Ferrari paint job, clean build, or are we doing
Oh
weather
boy.
build? You know?
Xeonic mobile suits are really good weathered.
I'm a Ferrari guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I like painting
the
my
clean,
things concept
crispy build.
designs. Like if I
I'd
paint a
rather-
Victory Gundam, I'm going to paint it brand new. Yeah.
I like them
I
all.
like to have like a. I like to have it like really clean, but like a hint of small touches here and there of like a little dirtiness. You know what I mean? Very,
Yeah.
very, very
So I know
moderate weather.
Like the stuff in Unicorn, most of those mobile suits are pretty new, so they're conditioned well. They're not going to be dirty machines. If you look at 0080, you have a lot of Zaku's and stuff that are used from the 1 year war. So those have a lot of weathering on them from the show. So I would probably imagine you see Zaku's, Doms, and 0083 really heavily weathering.
Yeah. Yeah. And the IBO.
Yeah, those are good weathering kits for sure. One of the few that I can actually agree that look good. For all the IBO frames I build, I always do weathering on them and shading.
I feel like any matte color, whatever paint scheme you're going with for IBO, it's cool, but it has to be matte, man. I see some really nice glossy kits that a few guys have put together, but man, I don't know what it is. It really coincides beside me,
Oh shoot. I'm going to blow your mind for a second. Hold on. Speaking of that, I'm going to shoot this in the chat and let you see, because I haven't showed you guys this yet.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of gloss coating unless it's on a Ferrari, but at the same time, I see the mobile suit in a way. I don't think it's shiny. It doesn't make sense to me for some reason. So if you give a little bit.
I posted these two in the chat. It was a kit I built a long time ago. This is a Grimgird frame. And I painted this with special kind of paint, so you can take a look at the chat if you need. But pearl paint, man, like actual real pearl, is really difficult to get that effect. I'll probably do a tutorial later on for that.
Oh, pearlescent paint.
Oh yeah.
You gotta know some skills. If you're a car guy, you know the skills or the thoughts.
You know exactly you know the thought process of this, yeah.
If you can tell,
So that's actually Alclad paints. Yeah.
if they paint the quarter panel in the front, the candy paint at a certain angle and degree with the paint gun, and they happen to change something, which is usually the paint, or the angle of the shooting, and do the rear quarter panel, when you're looking down the car, you'll see everything's all uniform, and there's a weird flip-flop because somebody changed the paint spray pattern.
Yeah. So I'm big into painting, but I don't do tutorials that much for painting. Which I really need to, because I can do these Pearlmatic Spectrochrome exotic paints, and they're easy to do. It's just most people don't really know how. Yeah. Someone's gonna chat, they're gonna see it, and they're gonna look at it, what the heck is this?
Right.
I've only told 2 people. No, you guys are the third person to actually see that paint job, because that's the guy I do commissions for. Then I showed one other guy do a tall geese build with that color. Then I showed another guy, and you guys are the third person to see it.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
But if you want a tutorial, I'll make one later for sure.
I mean, I think it would benefit people.
We can probably push that really hard.
I think it's a good one. There's a ticket to go with that. Like, I don't even probably agree. Our guys will agree with metal flake, because I like lowriders and shit. And that's a real prevalent and high metal flake. But the old school type is real big, chunky flake. And, you get some real awesome flip-flop action in there, man. You can do some awesome shit. You layer your flake up on those layers, then you put candy on it. Oh, you blow some minds, but if it's not done right, you can see it's not done right. But I see what you're talking about, like painting white.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to modulate to keep it a uniform color or whatever the case may be. It's really you're on point. I think it would be good.
Right.
So I can make that tutorial, and we can say that we're advertising it from the group and says only in Kitbash Gundam can you learn this stuff. And if people see that, they'll be good advertising material.
I think it'd be cool. I think it's a good idea. I would incorporate it, or at least for whoever wants to maybe stay very focused on just that instead of putting time somewhere else. They just do their certificates. That's all. If you want to see this, you come over here. You don't need like the news or tool update. If you're working on some with tools, you can make it very special. So only those guys get to see it. That'd be cool.
Right.
And it has to be something that you could use. Like, oh, hey, look, you want to build a Wing Zero. So show them how to paint the Wing Zero with that pearl color. And they're going to see it and be like, oh my goodness, I can do this for my own build. And they'll do it for themselves, and other people will see it after that. So that's something that the community is taking in and learning and sharing. So that's something that's continuous. That's very good to see.
One of the top questions I always get is, how do I just top coat my kit and just snap? I want to snap build it. I want to panel line it. I want to put the decals on it, and I want to top coat it.
Yeah.
How do I do that? You know what I mean?
I always recommend a layer of coating before you even put the decals or panel liner on.
Right.
Do a gloss clear. Gloss clear, and then if you want matte, you can still go over that with a matte coat.
Right.
Later on, but always start with a base layer so that you're working on top of something instead of just the plastic, and then from there, depending on how heavy you're going with everything, might depend on if you want to stay with a clear gloss or if you want to do a matte finish right away too, because some of your washes and stuff are going to look better with a matte finish to work with. So that's also something you could look into.
Yeah.
But for the most part, a lot of builders that I know go straight clear gloss. And it doesn't really matter. It's whatever medium you prefer. I don't think it really matters on what kind of clear gloss you should use first.
You can get a matte
whatever you're planning on locking every layer into with.
And then gloss. So there's actually 3 if you want to get into the paint world. But there's no wrong answer. It doesn't matter what the hell you want to do.
Right? I don't know. I just buy the stuff that says top coat. That's how I buy it.
But also, somebody might want to. He was saying, how do I do it? Now, I prefer to take apart the whole arm and then put it in a paint stick and turn it and do all the individual pieces and put it back together. Versus maybe some people might just and just spray the kit literally, or try to do their best. But I suggest taking it apart, and then
I would take it this far apart.
yeah, just far only. But then sometimes your little snap balls might get some on it, and they don't fit right.
So if it's a little floppy, I might take the floppy piece apart.
Right.
But other than that, you know.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what pretty much the bare basics of everybody really wants to know is just how do I go an extra mile without actually putting an airbrush gun to it and painting it and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? For a casual builder, you know, how do I just take an extra step to make my kit look really awesome? You know?
My tip for an extra step like that, because that's a good question and it has a great answer. It has a few great answers, but let me find it real quick. I got it down here somewhere.
Those are the cheat codes of the world that, like, I think we're all about to touch on. They're basic fundamentals too, but we want to do and get the most effect out of the visual product.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
I suddenly decided I'm tired of cleaning this tip, so I'm going to AFK for a second.
I find that a lot of people want to know how to make it, like you said, they want to know how to make their kit look great, but with minimal effort. And unfortunately, my personal experience says that it's not a going to happen thing. You're going to have to put some kind of effort into it if you really want that, you know, kick-ass finish. Then you got to put time in, and that's really the only thing that's going to happen.
So these are my canvas acrylics.
What
I'll do is if I'm working on a certain concept or something, I'll take one of these paints and some white, and I'll mix it up and come up with like a different color, and I'll just hand brush in some certain spots, just like little patches or little dots, or to add extra. All these paints all mix up real well and create good washes. You can thin them with water and oils, whatever you want.
So are those acrylics or are those oil-based paints?
These are water acrylics.
Water acrylics?
Yep.
I like those. Those are good. I got a couple of those color for detail brushing, but I learned that.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I do. I just pull these out. They're real nice. Like, this is a nicer brand than I usually buy, but the color comes out real nice with them. And I mean, that's just a vibrant yellow. Like, look at that. That's yellow.
Like, that's what I did to start working on the hanger parts. Thinking about like yellow, like it's kind of tough.
Right. However, the only thing that like I've been having a question is I've been watching people repaint their clear parts. Yeah, I want to know how people are getting their. I want to know how people are turning them yellow. People are repainting parts and getting them to turn yellow, and there's just like all sorts of weird colors.
It's translucent. It's like RC paint. I can buy a translucent colors, so I spray it on clear, and then I back it with
right.
silver.
But if the beam saber's already like pink or red, how are you getting it back to yellow and keeping it clear?
As far as you can't do that because the plastic already has a dye in it. You can't separate it. You have to stay in the sun to let the sun, UV deplete it. But it would destroy the plastic element. It's impossible. It's a joke. They're just making them. They're coloring them.
All right. Yep.
Seems like anyway. I don't know.
Yep, we're approaching our 1 hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and throw up another commercial.
Yeah.
We're going to do some quick announcements and everything. I'm going to throw this up on YouTube as a post edit. So I just want to give a quick shout out to all our patrons for the past couple weeks here that have come in and helped WebC official out. So we're going to start off with the Wicked Wookie Andrew Cosgrove made a donation to Patreon. The Model Rocketeer made a donation to Patreon. And Clarksville Hobby Depot in Tennessee, they are now a patron of WebC Official, and they are going to be getting a massive shout out every week, every show. That's just how it goes when they're patrons. We're super looking forward to any kind of business we get from them or we do with them. And there's some good things coming along with them. We've got some talks that we got to get back to that definitely came up. I was thinking about, liked it. So that was all good from Clarksville Hobby Depot. Thank you guys so much. That donation is going to help every month, and that's going to really push us forward. So just keep those things going, keep moving forward. And that's my first announcement. The second announcement I have today, I want to talk about the What's in the Bounty Bag Challenge going on today. So I have the bags. I have the first bag actually put together and ready to go. They're not going to be that fat, guys, but they look real nice and stuff. I painted them up. I made a little bag for you guys on it too. You know, just trying to be cool. You know, make sure you guys get to have that. So I thought that was fun.
Oh yeah, Bounty Bag Challenge, new Witch of Mercury kits coming out. If you want to grab the new kits for custom ports, it's a good idea because it's going to make some really cool custom kit bashes.
That sounds
There's
cool.
going to be mobile suits of some really OP weapons. Grab the weapons, modify your suits, make a cool custom kit for the new series. It'll grab attention for us and the community, okay?
Yeah, I like that idea. That's a good way to go about that. And then, okay, so I'm going to pass it off to Carrie. Carrie, go ahead and let's get a couple more sponsor announcements in here real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Man, we got so many awesome people that are in this little network, you know, friends mostly, but they've been a great inspiration for us. And we, you know, want to give a shout out to these guys that are we admire or whatever, you know. But we do have Hobby Nut Models on the roster, GSN, the Gundam Shoppers Network, thanks to Charles Tran, and Mecha Warehouse and Mecha Parts Guy online have been some really awesome people that we have looked up to and want to continue to follow right along and maybe partner up and do great things for our community.
Yep.
Oh yeah, one more thing to mention about the What's in the Bounty Bag Challenge is we are officially sponsored by Derek Hull and the Horde. So they will be sponsoring some of the prizes and some movement to get some people interested in the competition. I do have a bunch of entries already, just so you guys know. I'm not bragging about them or anything. I'm just saying we do have some entrants. So we will be going through those in a couple weeks to pick our August contestant. So we have a July contestant. We have pick an August contestant. So also congratulations to our July contestant. Joseph A.H. is our July contestant that will be entering the Web C Bounty Bag Challenge. So get into that, hang out with that, and it's a long ride. Let's get done with that. And once again, I don't know why, but the picture's coming along nicely, guys. Just do some crazy work. I don't know what's really coming out. All right, and we're back. So that was a little bit longer of a commercial, but there's a lot of info for the viewers to digest in that one. So it's nice that we don't. You're cutting in and out, Carrie. What's going on over here?
Hold on. It's not what you think, man. It's not what you think, man.
Hiko's perving on us. I know what it is. It is what I think, Hiko.
No, it's okay, man. It's community safe for everybody. No copyright entailed.
Hiko's just being a fool, messing around. So yeah, just real quick down. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see some banners I got scrolling through. Just a quick sponsor shout out to our 3 sponsors on our live banners, and just a reminder, all of you guys out there looking out. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all of our work. Mecha Model Builds, WebC Official, Oni Mecha, the Wicked Wookie, and the Model Rocketeer. All 5 of us all have really awesome YouTube channels. So come hit us all up, and, support us, and help us launch ourselves into the stratosphere with our careers. Right, guys?
Absolutely.
I said that, didn't I?
Well, it's Friday night Kitbash.
I want to find this parts count here.
Get rid of that chat overlay. Get us back over to our normal subs. Whoop whoop. And what's the word?
Are you able to hear me then?
I can kind of hear you.
Oh my gosh, there's so many parts. I don't want to clean all this. I'm terrified. How can one person make a hybrid of so many parts? And he doesn't want decals either. Oh gosh. Massive seam lines I have to remove here. I gotta remove all of these. I should be charging for this, honestly. Gosh. So what do you guys think about the new Gunpla Builders online game, where you scan your own Gunpla to play a game? What do you think about it?
Well, I think for guys like me and Oni, it's going to become like a big money maker for us because people are going to want to buy specific builders Gunpla to compete with. So I think that would be something really cool for us as builders, is to have our Gunpla out there competing in that kind of a battle format. That'd be really sweet.
That would be pretty interesting.
Yeah. I feel like they'll sell like preset kits, you know, that you'll scan and put on a base.
Well, I imagine the technology getting to the point to where you'll be able to fully customize a kit, and the 3D scanner will just scan in everything and make register for what's what. You know what I mean?
So I think that what they do is initially is they might just sell kits of like, you know, scannable codes, like QR codes that you can scan into your game, basically.
Right. But then you could do something like take that kit, get your QR code, take that kit, go online, and scan in the full digital look of your kit online, and then have it pre-built to that QR code. And then when you scan in your QR code, it scans in your custom-built machine.
Yep.
So I think that's a cool way to get the custom side in too, is with the QR code attaching still. So it's like a dual purpose item there. Like first just getting it out there as a usable product, and then using the QR code to like attach customized parts and customized weapons to your Gundam as well through the QR. That's where the editing is going to be big. And like I said, builders like me and Oni Mecha are going to we're going to skyrocket because our kits are different. People are going to want to see what different kits can do. They're not going to want to keep using the same tried and true method all the time, because if everybody's using that same style of kit, then it's not really going to create a variation. Yeah, it's going to be super boring. So yeah, you'll definitely see people that would be like, you know, Oni Mecha build, or, you know, people would be like Web C builds, and, you know, just like they'll be like, oh, you got to get that Model Rocketeer Zaku. You know, you can't be competing with the Zaku if it's not a Model Rocketeer Zaku. You know what I mean? Or
idea they're going to be designed to make it to that level.
If I made a custom Gunpla, it would be illegal for sure. Yep. I know.
I mean, like my 3D core, I would love to see my 3D core go into battle. That thing's it's a monster. It's like it's the size of a skyscraper.
Is it weird that I want mobile suits that are not even model kits?
Yeah. What? No, it's 3D core is it's a Core Gundam and IBO Marshal Sayus, but I redid the scale to 1/250. So.
Who in our team is going to be a 3D printing guy? We need a 3D printer.
We are looking for somebody who has good 3D printing skills. My neighbor, I have access to a 3D printer, but I don't like want to overstep my bounds and like take over his 3D printer type of thing. So if I got like a small project I ever want to do, yeah, I can get a 3D printer to use.
I don't know how this is going to work, honestly, because 3D printing is new for me.
Yeah, 3D printing's new and everything, but it's like there are still lots of competitions that don't allow 3D printing. So that's
They don't
one
know
of the
that.
reasons why I'm not too big into it. Like once all the competitions, like 3D printing becomes a big thing in competitions, then maybe I'll start investing time into 3D
Yeah.
printing. But until
Hey, Oni,
competitions
did you see
allow it,
the 160 Barbados? That's a resin
Yes,
kit.
yes, I have, and
That
it's
is.
freaking awesome, man.
is it?
Yes.
It's
That
Oh
like
sounds
yeah.
cool.
super detailed. Yeah.
What inner is that is it? Are we talking about the same one that uses the as a strike Gundam inner frame?
I think it has. I think it uses a partial frame. I think. Yeah. I can take a
Marshall
look at it
frame?
real quick. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna see who makes it actually. I wanted to pull my actual. Once we go off air, I'm gonna switch to my monitor screen, so I can show you guys some builds and parts lists and websites. And plus, I'm gonna bring up the Gundam Shoppers Network and see what I can find for tools and stuff, because I want to take a look through it on here.
That'd be cool.
It's SH Studios, man. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a full kit, by the way. Yeah. So it uses, it has one injected molded frame parts, okay, but it's all resin armor.
And that's nice.
I wouldn't mind
I'm gonna have
having a
to check that
Barbados
out.
for a master grade. I would love to have a Lupus master grade, but they don't have one though. I don't know why they haven't made one. Lupus Rex is amazing. Did I just say Barbados is amazing? My God, what am I doing? So, what kind of Gundam shows do you guys like to watch?
Believe it or not, I'm not the biggest Gundam fan when it comes to anime,
Yeah. Okay.
but I do like Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt's pretty good. Good animation. You know, it's crazy what they say about Thunderbolt. That's not actually canon, which is, I don't get why they say that. Some people do. It's supposed to be like a spin-off series, apparently, but I don't understand that either.
My understanding is it's a dream.
He's having an
Like
LSD trip
the
or something.
boiled down point is like it's a dream, and at the end, homeboy wakes up, and he's still just a piece of crap peon soldier that doesn't have a real job. Like he's not actually a Gundam pilot. It was, that's what my understanding of it all was. It was something like that.
I don't know what it is, but toward on the Bandit Flower towards the end where they introduced that Psycho
The
Zaku with
Psycho
the yellow Psycho Zaku. Man, that yellow looked really awesome, bro. I don't know what it is, but it looked great.
I think they had issues with the manga. They were stopping production of the manga for a little bit. And it picked up again, then it stopped again. I don't know what was going on.
Oh man,
I think it's because other shows came up at the time, like IBO, and they stopped manga production. I don't know.
IBO is
Maybe that's
good,
weird.
but it's
They
not
do.
that great. I mean, it's got its good parts and it's got its bad parts, and it has a horrible storyline, which is
This is what I have to deal with. This is the guy I'm working for. He does, I don't know what that is. That's either glue, smudge marks. I got to clean all this and rescribe it. So, you know, I'm doing this for free as a friend, but still, like, wow, man, like it's
shame
crazy.
him publicly. Why don't you? No.
I'm not shaming him, but he does a lot of mod. Okay, that's the deal. He does the mod work. I do the painting and cleaning. Okay,
Carrie,
that's
can
me.
you reset?
That's a
Carrie
lot of
is
extra
he's
work.
on.
We're experiencing
Yeah,
a glitch
man,
in the
for
matrix
sure.
with Carrie.
Dude, that's a lot of extra. That's a lot of extra work on you.
All this right here, I got to clean for him for free.
Are each one of those parts labeled?
Oh yes, I got black. These are all the black pieces. So
No, I'm
Yeah.
just.
So all these are gonna look. And look, I got seam lines too, man. I got arms. I got leg sections. You know, detail. I got to clean thruster seam lines like this, man. So I got to do that. He's getting that for free, man. He's basically a statistic, man. He's a masochist for sure.
Oh no. Jeez, that poor guy. Hey, if you're watching our video tonight, just go ahead and
Take it
fire
easy.
that
He's
guy.
working. He's working, man. Oh no, I've had this conversation with him before. Okay, it's okay, man.
No,
We
he
both
knows your
understand.
frustrations. Okay.
No, he knows the work I'm doing, but he sees the finished kit and he just doesn't talk to me for like a few days and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's amazing." And I'm just like, "Yeah, no." He's just like completely silent about it. It looks so pretty. And I'm like, "Yeah, I did it for free, man."
Golly.
You know why I did
Yeah,
it for
man.
free? Because it's YouTube. I use it for YouTube videos. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Good deal. But it's still for free though.
Yeah, I'm gonna start winding down here, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit it hard. I'm gonna get up probably about 6 o'clock, and from
Uh-oh.
6 o'clock I'm gonna be working here in the shop. Hopefully by this weekend I start assembling the dendrobium.
All right.
So
I'm
And
going on a road
if you
trip.
get that video, if you get that video recording, we will take that and we will send it, man.
I'm recording some of that.
It's gonna be
I
good
sure-
content to see.
Yeah,
Like
man,
I gotta
wish-
deal with his putty work like this. So he did putty play work right here, I guess. So I gotta clean all this inside the chest, do a seam line removal on the side.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, when you get a video ready, man, it's going to be good. We can definitely promote, share, get that content out where it needs to be.
All
How'd you
right.
get to your friends list, man? You're like almost at 5,000. That's crazy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just people send me a request and I say okay.
Yep. So you can turn your page, your actual Facebook account into a page, and you can grow it for like past 5,000 friends.
Oh, man, you're gonna have to show me how
you
to
can
do
start
that,
growing
man.
it. I'll take a screenshot, man. It's in the settings. Yeah, you turn it into a page, and you can grow it more. And basically, you can invite people to like your page also, and you can post it in groups too. So
Well, I have.
I'm almost at
I
600 people. So
need to start working on my other two pages. I got a 3D printing page where I started making all my creations. It's a 3D print.
yeah,
I'm trying to keep that separate. Just tools and guns and weapons and hopefully one day my own Gundam. You know.
you'll get there eventually.
Yeah,
I support this.
Oh boy, cleaning.
I'm working on my own hangar. I'm trying to create my own hangar right now, but it's probably about 60% done. It still needs a lot of work. And yeah,
I really. Yeah.
I'll be printing that out. I'll show the 3D model, then I'll print everything out myself to make sure everything fits properly. Then paint it and then display it. You know.
Yeah, I feel like if I wanted a hanger base, I'd probably just print a giant photo, honestly, and then just like put the kit in front of that. Really, I think I would do that for myself. I think that's as far as I'm willing to go.
Well,
But it's nice, having a hanger.
Well, I want to set it up where it's big enough where I can take pictures of a PG Gundam inside the hangar base, and have some other stuff here and there. Now, I'm making several different tiers where maybe you can put different Gundams on different levels.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Where do you normally buy your resin kits, man? Where do you normally buy them from? Since I know a lot of the G systems are out of print.
I get my stuff off of that website GKF 2000 something like that.
Shop 2000, yeah.
Yeah,
That's good cast. They do good cast, yeah.
yeah. I picked up that
That's
1/100
one of the
scale
best, I hear.
Cassastria.
And that was
Yeah,
originally a Neo Grid kit, I believe, yeah. I know
man, dude.
one guy that I actually saw somebody building in person once, so.
Yeah, Jason. I don't know if you know Jason. Jason Combs. He has one, and he's working on it. And when I seen his, I was like, man, I gotta have it.
I just couldn't imagine
Mario
cleaning that
Cruz
much
is working
resin.
on a high grade version that's really dope too. I don't know if you guys have
Yeah.
seen his. It looks like a
Is he an
galaxy
admin
or
somewhere?
like
Yes.
I think
I've
he's
seen
an
his builds,
admin
yeah, I've been
over at
following him.
Gundam Complex.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was part of Gundam Network, Gunpla Network. The
Could
Canadian
be.
guys. He's really active there. I don't think he's an admin.
Well, he's
By the
also
way,
really
as a
active.
note,
He's
do
really
not
active
add.
on any page he gets on.
You know
Yeah.
that camouflage, that Galaxy's camouflage would actually work pretty good, in my opinion. I think it would work pretty good out in space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what we're doing is
Definitely.
basically a social deal. We're promoting, sharing. Most guys post by themselves, so that's okay. That's cool. If they want to solo it, more power to them. And eventually, if you want to get more exposure, you're gonna have to team up, basically. I
That's
have the saying, it's dangerous to go alone. So there's more support in having multiple people help you grow than doing it by yourself. So that's why we're really doing this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
definitely.
It's not a bad idea, man. It really ain't.
Oh no, having a co-op team is really nice because one, we can feed off of each other and give each other tips and help, ideas if we're like stonewalling ourselves or like stuck at a creative crossroads where we don't know which way to go. It's
Yeah.
really nice having this
I need to
team.
learn how
You
to do
guys like,
fluorescent clear paints.
yeah, I want some fluorescent
I
free
gotta learn
paints.
that. That's something I gotta do next. Yeah. I gotta
Yeah,
get my fluorescent paint game up.
I want to build a Gundam that looks like glowing chloroform bacterias and stuff like that.
People are buying the fluorescent panel liners and putting it on the Moon Gundam. People really like that right now. That's popular.
Fluorescence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
It worked
I
good for
get
me,
the
man. I liked it.
I've seen the fluorescent pink on that unicorn not the mega size, the mega size unicorn, and that looked crazy, man. That was nice. That fluorescent pink, and then it kind of like he blended in with the white armor parts as well. Like if it was like really radiating that pink glow, you know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah. So like, the new Master Grid EX unicorn, it lights up with that, but the black light effect is brighter in my opinion than the actual LEDs. But people love LEDs and unicorns, so
Oh yeah,
that's a cool thing. I had this topic on Gundam Club Builders Tips and Tricks that what looks better in their opinion. Do you like to do LEDs or do blacklight mods? And
yeah,
I think people said that you can put them both together for the best effect.
yes,
So like if you got the Master Grade EX Unicorn, you could take the LEDs, then spray clear fluorescent pink or whatever green you want onto it to make it glow even brighter.
Interesting. Hey guys,
That
we're gonna
was
do
something
another
to talk
commercial real
about.
quick.
Sweet.
Hey everybody, Web C here. I'd like to take a minute and talk to you about Mecha Model Builds. Mecha Model Builds is a YouTube channel that we have recently partnered with. Here at Mecha Model Builds, Hiko is constantly striving to bring you high quality material. From tutorials to custom builds, Mecha Model Builds is where it's at.
All right, we're back. That was a short one.
Dang, that was a lot of views right there. That's back when
Oh,
I was
yeah.
pushing content very hard for It's a Gundam page. I was pushing content for them for sure. Yeah, that's legitimate. I advertised them for a long time.
Yeah, they.
All for that free winning spot in the competitions. Yeah. You didn't hear that from me though.
That's who I wanted to tell you, Hiko. The guy that I have my most interactions with from It's a Gundam is Clay Scholes Geller.
That's funny.
He's
Really
kind of
funny,
a
man.
he's kind of a stiff guy.
Yeah, he rigged his competitions, man, for sure. We were a part of that.
I felt the burn of a rig. Yep.
Yeah. So the guys that were actually involved with that originally, including me, we're not there anymore. There was a bunch of YouTubers that got the first places. Yeah. So it was pretty bad.
Okay.
Damn it, dude.
I wasn't a part of it though, so I was just doing the competition. Moral of the story is, pick your admins. Pick your admins correctly. I didn't really care though. I was just there promoting the group. I wasn't there for anything.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, man.
All right,
man.
Oni. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Hey, man,
We will see you next time.
Yes, yes, sir. Most definitely.
Awesome.
So,
So
gotta remember
So buttons
what's
to your
next on
underwear.
business.
What's next on business?
Yeah, I got a few more topics. For you.
I ordered one of my competition kits from Clarksville Hobby LLC this week. So
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's for Doug's competition.
Yep. For Doug's competition, I ordered my kit for Doug's competition.
And I was gonna ask you guys what kit I should pick for that, and I'll order it tonight. I don't care, man. I don't build high grades, except on this one I'm painting right now, of course, which is not mine.
I don't know. I just what was it? I picked the Amazing Strike Freedom, I think.
The
Something?
Amazing Strike Freedom, the one with the red color frame.
No.
Not that one.
Hold on. Because I took pictures.
So I'm gonna switch my desktop here in a bit. I'm gonna open Gundam Shoppers Network, and I'm going to see if I can pick a kit to buy.
Okay. You're right. It does have a red frame.
Yeah, because he mixed the red frame aspects with that, because it's from Seed also. I don't know, it was weird.
Right.
I didn't like that. That's the one thing I hated about that. Why wasn't it not gold, you know? Which is so
don't
weird.
worry. I'm gonna change it up to a light blue metallic, and then the two grays. So that's what I'm gonna go with for my build. So the frame is gonna become a light blue metallic, and then the rest of the kit's gonna look like a shutdown Strike Gundam, and then I'm gonna add something to make it look like it's, instead of shut down, like it's in like a burst mode or a Trans Am mode or something like that. I'm gonna change it up to make it look like it's going through one of those phases instead, but it blanks out. You know what I mean? Like the Gundam blanks out still, but it just becomes super strong. And, yeah, one of those modes. I think that's what I'll work on. And it's got some really cool wings. I really ordered the kit for the wing kit, like for the wings and stuff, because I want to do something cool with wings. I was thinking about making it look more like a bird, not like Wing Zero bird angel type, but like a falcon or a hawk bird angel type of thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking about, and I think I could achieve the concept I've got in my head for it with that. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the competition. And then my local competition is a real grade Wing Zero TV version. and I'm not against it. It's a good, solid build, but they want you to customize it. So it's like another Kitbash style competition. And then the third one, there is a third one, I think, right? There was, well, I'm not doing the Bonnie Bag Challenge, but there's going to be a Halloween build off for Kitbash Gundam. So I don't know if I'll do that one or not. But I'm probably end up being one of the hosts for that one. But I'm not sure. I think we're gonna approach our buddy Scott over at Clarksville Hobby about that, right, Kerry?
Yeah, we try to see what we got. And that's probably the best avenue. Be a little more quicker, but also not getting mixed up a level we're at too.
Hiko, what are you doing? I'm gonna shut your screen off.
Okay, yeah, shut that one off, and I'm going to. What am I doing here?
He'll be back. But while we're waiting. All right, team. How did that work?
That works just fine.
I did a reload. Looks like Carrie's having an issue with the reload. I didn't mean to cause an issue. Never meant to. Yes. Hello. Oh no, I'm not opening that other one. The Kaiju Cat. You keep that closed. Oh man. So yeah. What are you talking about, Hiko? No.
I really like the strike full package. I'm kind of considering maybe doing that for the Doug build.
I have a strike full package that looks just like the build requirements.
Yep.
I don't think it would be very fair if I entered that one. Because as soon as they picked those colors, I was like, I already have a Gundam that color, of that kind. Like, I was like, oh. Doug's like, oh, I'm just going to enter one of the ones I've already, or one of my old kits. I'm going to rebuild it. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm totally cool if you want to rebuild the kit. Like, but some people were asking about third parties and bootlegs and stuff, and I was just like, no, you got to have some sort of pride about yourself with that, because this is going to be our team mascot. So using a third party or a bootleg kit really isn't prideful. So I think that like we should reassess ourselves on that. Like I almost didn't want to let that person even enter. I was like, no, you can't even compete now. You asked to use no, naughty, bad, go away. Like I was just like,
that's it. You're out of the court. No.
But I was trying to be as nice as possible by telling him no on that. I had to tell 2 people today that actually, no third party bootlegs. I mean, like, they're really cool.
Like I said, that's it. You're out of the club.
Yeah. You're out of the club. No, and I mean the third parties and the bootlegs look really nice and stuff, and I'm not dogging on them, and they do take a little bit more skill to put together. But that's not what it's our team mascot. If it wasn't our team mascot, maybe I'd be a little more lenient on that. But just the whole concept that we're trying to make it like a legit team mascot. I don't want, Bandai coming up and being like, oh, you're using a bootleg kit as your mascot, We won't let your team compete in competitions because of that. Like, what, dude? Like, I just don't want any kind of those childish types of repercussions to come back on us.
And I completely concur. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So I hope that didn't upset Doug too much when I, put the foot down about that. But, we had already decided that the 7 kits that I made in that flyer were going to be the 7 kits you got to choose from. And that's a pretty big variety of choices right there. 7 different kits for a build off. That's not hard. And they're all really easy. I checked them out. They're all in circulation and they're all really easy to get a hold of. So that's where I was like, yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Doug liked it, and that's why he narrowed it down to just saying, no, you can't pick any other kit but these 7, because that's a lot of variation in just those 7 kits. Their backpacks make the biggest variation for them, but there's slight differences in some of the Strike Gundams where some of them have like chest beam cannons and some of them don't.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, they're all still Strike Gundams to me. What's that?
See who takes advantage of those details and puts emphasis on them.
Yep, definitely. And I just wanted to encourage greatness for everybody. So we are. It's 10:35. 10:35. See, do I have any more commercials that we haven't played yet for the night? I do. I have 2, I think.
Are you looking for a Gundam community with interactive content, such as live video chat builds weekly, 24-hour chat room, and so much more? Check out the Facebook page and Messenger to get full-level access to a great team that wants to build with you. Kitbash Gundam. We're here to build.
Awesome. Super short commercial there.
That's cool.
So, yeah, definitely. And then, it's just nice because then I don't have to go back and do any kind of post editing anymore. I can everything can be infused right away. We can just keep chugging along, and being able to show people like Clark or Scott over at Clarksville, like, hey, seeing all the ads that we can slide into our videos and stuff, even while we're live streaming and stuff. If we're looking for sponsors that are going to be willing to pay for those types of things. So if you pay for those types of things, you're going to get a really good advertisement, and it's going to get played at least once during each one of our shows. Along with that, like right now we're streaming the banner, the little sponsor banner. Let's put that back up, So that's always good to have rolling at the bottom, letting people know who supports us.
I think we got Hiko on mute. He just messaged saying he's muted.
Well, you're muted because you got 2 windows open for your stuff, Hiko.
Hello? Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We can hear you. You had like 2 windows open in the thing. Your share screen doesn't give audio, and so you take up a bunch of screen space when you do that. So, all right, the chats, no chats.
What just happened?
What did you do?
YouTube's going on. Nothing, obviously.
Yeah, you messed it all up. No.
Okay, when I turned my camera off on my phone, it muted me. And I opened up the other page, and I was taking audio from there. So I got to turn audio off on this one. Then I can. Oh, okay. What's
You can like back all the way out, shut it down, and come back in, reset.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Hold on.
All right. Andrew, how did the painting go?
It went pretty good. I got my dual assault shroud all primered. A little bit of touch up here and there. I love primer because it's kind of like a pause button on your build. You can see where your mistakes are and go back and fix them. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah. Right.
So I'll go back in a little bit here and probably just touch up a few of the primer spots. And there's a couple things that I sanded up after the fact, so I'll lay down a little more, and we'll be good to go for some color as the week goes on.
All right. So I got done with the arms today. For now, I gotta do some debating on what else I want to do to them. But yeah, for now I got done with the arm mods that I wanted to do with the scribe, and then next week I'll focus on my backpack, and then after the backpack I'll move on to the torso and the head and do some slight work on that the week after, and then we'll be breaking it down for final sand. That's what my project for kit bashing looks like so far, or right now. So plan out, everybody who's watching later on. Next in 4 weeks I should be painting, and I don't know what I'm going to paint this kit, what color I'm going to go with yet. Last one was green. I was thinking this one could be blue, or this one might also be purple. I'm not sure.
Good.
With the way it looked, purple is screaming at me right now. So we'll see. Hiko's back.
We're
Let's
good.
see what he does. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I am back with a vengeance. Just kidding.
It's nice to see you. It's nice.
Oh yes, it's a very nice.
All right, so let's go to Gundam Shoppers Network.
GSN. Gundam Shoppers Network. Gundam Shoppers Network. Are you going to the
What strike
videos?
Gundam am I allowed to get?
Oh. Shame on you.
I'm actually doing something else real quick.
Oh.
Cat. Cat.
Okay, which high grade strike am I allowed to buy? Is this one count?
Do you want me to
Peacock?
read you the list?
I remember the list, yeah.
Because I've got the list. Let's see. L Strike Freedom. Or ZGMF X2OA Strike Gundam. The Build Strike Full Package. Amazing Strike Freedom. Gundam Perfect Strike Freedom. Build Strike Gundam Full Package. And Perfect Strike Gundam. Those are the options. Options. Hey, we got viewers out there. Hi, viewers. Let us know what you got going on. Text us. Talk to us. We like to talk back.
Okay, let's see kind of
Heiko's just looking at
how do I zoom
Gundams
in?
for the mascot build off.
Oh boy. They got Zoid skits? Wow, I want to see what they got. Oh boy. Dude, $89 for Lego Zero X? No way, I'm not paying that.
A Strike
$49
Zero.
for Command Wolf.
A Striker Zero. A Liger Strike. I would love to do a Liger with a Strike Gundam's backpack. That'd be pretty awesome. Liger build. Like do Blade Liger and Shield Liger 0 and then mix those two together on top of like Master Grade Strike Freedom. A whole bunch of upgrade parts from that kit. And it'd just be all extra with it.
See what kind of resin Gundams I got here on Yahoo Auction Japan and Baiyi. Oh shoot, they got a 172 scale camphor, man. B Club Bandai. They want $51 starting bid. Holy crap.
How much?
Oh, resin. 51 starting bid.
Not worth it. You can keep it.
175 camphor. It looks like to be a 90s kit. Bandai 172. Oh, that's Aura Battler. What is this stuff? Penelope. You can get yourself a G System new Gundam like I got for $271. No way. I wouldn't buy that.
271?
Yeah, that's a deal, man. That's a bad deal. Bandai B Club version Ka original B Club kit. 172 scale, $760.
Pew.
You want to see how much a Penelope cost? A Penelope's like $1,000, man. Look, really, it's 500 right here. It's a full resin kit. G System. It's a big sucker. I mean, as far as a kit wise, yeah, it's not bad. Tons and tons of parts.
Not bad.
If you want to buy an expensive kit. It just amazes me at these like kits you can find that are rare, especially older kits. Energy Liger for $17 starting bid. Oh my gosh, thing's beastly, dude. Karatomi, no way. Oh, here you go, man. Liger Zero Jaeger. $42, man. Pre-built.
How much?
42.
It's not bad.
It's still too much, man.
It's a lot, but yeah.
For the quality of it. You can buy these and paint them. Yeah. Comes with all the extra stuff. Where's the Murasame Liger? Clear. What the heck?
So, as we move into 10 minutes left for the show, this is what I'll be working on for late night.
Barbatosaurus.
Barbosaurus. Yeah, it looks like a real clean, straightforward build. Very IBO build. So
I think that looked really cool without the other back legs. And I see people get the armor for that and put them on the normal one. That looks really cool. I never really got the idea for behind leg section. But some people like that, though.
the front feet are weird, too.
I like being a full man, not a double man, you know? I don't don't know how
Everybody has
that
a
makes any sense. Oh shoot, they got this clear kit right here. Looks cool. Rosame Liger. It looks like a horse. Isn't that dude that got caught cheating in the game and everybody wrecked him? And he got arrested by the Gunpla police.
Oh no. That's what we don't want. We don't want to be arrested by the Gunpla police.
On Facebook?
All right. Let's go mess around and let's do the mess around. Kerry, you want to hit us with a sponsor announcement?
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We can only do this with the help of our friends, our affiliates, and partners that do this. So we're going to give a quick shout out to a few of those. Hobby Nut Models, the Horde with Derek Ho, Clarksville, Hobby Depot, because we have a guy that has a hobby outlet also. But of course, everybody knows the Mecha Warehouse and the Mega Parts guy being those big online sponsors, and of course the world-renowned GSN, the Gundam Shoppers Network. Really appreciate you guys, encouraging us, being our friends, and kind of like lighting the way as we follow up. We really appreciate the encouragement. If you guys subscribe, share their content, check them out, see what they're doing. They're doing a great thing. So all we can do is try to work alongside these people and keep making the community great.
Bounty Bag Challenge. So I am creating what I am dubbing a bounty bag. It's a bag where I'm creating a bounty, which is a mission for whoever receives the bounty to do a kitbash with the parts inside the bag. And you have to cut these parts up and use them in odd and ends ways that they don't normally get used in order to make them work, because I'm not sending you enough parts to reuse a whole limb or a whole shoulder pad. I'm only sending you sections to where I want to see your creativity and see where you would place those parts to create a different mobile suit build. So that is the concept of the whole build. Some of the rules for the build. You have to present us with a photo to enter for a spot at one of our slots, because this is going to be a slotted challenge and not everybody's going to be able to enter freely. So your entry will be a audition into one of the 12 spots that we have pre-designated for this tournament. This will be a year-long tournament. There's no entry fee for the tournament. You don't have to pay shipping for the parts in the bounty bag or the bounty bag itself. You will not have to purchase anything after you've completed your challenge either. There will be, along with that, you are also allowed to use an old kit that you have already built. Just remember that you'll have to paint all the parts in the kit to match, so if it's a build you really like, you might not want to do it, and if you use a new kit, we require you show us the kit new in box. For old kit users, we recommend and ask that you use at least 3 pictures of the build when you send us your final product, 3 pictures of the original build as well, like your process or in progress or work in progress. Those 3 pictures plus your final pictures for judging. After that, you get 6 weeks from the time the bag shows up at your door. We'll be able to track that time via the way we send the package to you. It will let us know when that package was dropped at your door. So we will know from that point on. You'll have 6 weeks to work on your build. And each person will be assigned a designated month throughout the build cycle. And once we get back to the 1 year, we will set up a round robin tournament for players to compete to get their prizes. And that is the Bounty Bag Challenge. For the viewers out there, if you like what you see tonight, and if you like what you have been seeing here at WebC Official with any of our 3 shows, whether that be Kitbash Friday nights, Full Metal late nights on Friday, or the What's in the Hanger Wednesday, it always helps for you to stop by our Patreon and make a donation. And our donations aren't just giving us money for free. We do give you things in return. So please stop by our Patreon, have a look, and see which subscription would fit you to help us. And when you help us make WebC Official better for you to view. Thank you. Whoa, we're back. I know that one's a bit of a long one.
It's good though.
That's not Mecha Model Builds. We're not doing that, Hiko. Get out of here.
Was it a review?
We're not doing that. All right. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it down for the night for this show. We are, pretty much at 2 hours for the show, so I feel pretty comfortable with us going ahead and getting out of here for the night. I got to get the kids off to bed, and then around 11:30, I'll see you guys back for Late Night Kitbash.
Cool.
Do we want to restream Late Night Kitbash, or do we want to put Late Night Kitbash, go over to Google Meets and hang out and see what that's about? Let me play around on Google Meets while we do some stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, we'll set up a Google Meets and we'll be over there. All right. Talk to you guys.